It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Jaguars and the reigning AFC champs. Next on Madden Football.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Well, Brock, we saw Week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now two more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to Week 1 across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling. Right? It was hope springs eternal. Even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's Week 1, you're so hopeful of what lies ahead.
It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 4. Completed over the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Blown back gets the handoff. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. Lawrence working from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 32. Completed to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They're now set for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Complete out to the right side. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. The give now out of the shotgun. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he will score! Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays.
Romo to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
Have a massive impact on how things play out.
First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Sent to the ground by Mason Smith. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. In off to Gibbs from the gun. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And they'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. They'll try and throw it here. Brought in right side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll throw it. He's got it over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Completed here to Pickens. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers finish off their opening drive. George Pickens, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers tie it up as he nails his 1st try of the season. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. This return starts at the 5. From the 33 on 2nd down. Caught quickly on the slant. Has a hole left, room to run. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Romo's point after is good. And the Jaguars take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their 2nd drive. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now. Gibbs now from the gun. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's a throw. Caught by Freiermuth. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This ball's caught by Pickens. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Back now, pressure on its way. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. At the 20. And the Jaguars, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Pressure coming for Lawrence. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Romo adds the point after. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Now they're whistling for timeout here. Somebody's shaken up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Another one for Gibbs. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. They'll cobble together a yard there. Sent to the ground by Mason Smith. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Cut out left. On the move, past the 40. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the 26 on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. We get a look now, Brock, at their picks from this year's draft. A group that they've been more than willing to say they are very excited about bringing in.
Well, lots of folks on the media side, and frankly, other NFL front offices, Kate, have talked about the steals in this class. Some guys who should have gone much, much earlier than where they ended up going. This is a group that if everything works out, could provide a lot more value than the picks they were spent on.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's another Steelers first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the red zone now. He's on the move. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Steelers make it a one-score game in the first half. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jaguars and this running back headed back out for a new series. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 13-point lead. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Romo on to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And the touchdowns got to keep coming for him as they still trail here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time. You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Now we've got to pause. Timeout called on the offensive side of the ball. Lawrence now off the play action. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Romo's point after is good. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Steelers offense headed out. They gave one away on their first drive of the season. Now it's time to get one back with a touchdown on drive number 2. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Looking for a throw here. That throw finds Pickens. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Steelers set to punt it. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. The Steelers go to a dime set. Must be thinking pass on this 3rd down. Couple additional DBs brought in. Lawrence working from the gun. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punter takes the field on 4th down. Sends this one flying. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Good return here of 19 yards. And the Steelers will take over possession. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's up across the 45 on a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 47. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They give to Gibbs on the option. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They've got 1st down from the 31. They go play action here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing from the gun here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Lawrence to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Jaguars Needs some big yards in a hurry. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Dumps it off to his running back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Here's a give up the middle. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars in a punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. It's fielded at the 14. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. They connect on the deep shot. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers chop some of the lead off before the half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jaguars going on offense one final time in the opening half. And with a 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option to sit on that, or they could try something really aggressive to end the half. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Option design here. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And the Panthers are out in front as they play the second quarter. Bryce Young has thrown a touchdown pass. Next, we'll stay in the NFC South as we head back here to Florida. Check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. Spencer Rattler, 2 touchdown passes thus far. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore. Check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Zay Flowers with a touchdown catch from Lamar Jackson. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Steelers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them? It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completed here to Pickens. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 2nd and 3 now. They're going play action. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Steelers first down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He finds space into the red zone. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And the defender comes away with it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Lawrence in the pistol. Brought in along the sideline. Just needed official ruling. And they say catch. Great play. 1st and 10 from the 41. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's taken down at the 30. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. 1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Man in motion, headed right. Lawrence working from the gun. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Romo on to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 20. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. He'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there.